Hello and welcome everyone to Inside Africa. I'm Jim Clancy in once again for Aisha Sase. The Pew Research Center reports sub-Saharan Africa is among the most religious places anywhere in the world. In little more than a century, the number of Muslims and Christians across the continent has grown dramatically. Islam and Christianity have become the most widely practiced religions in Africa as fewer and fewer people are following their traditional African religions. While Northern Africa is heavily Muslim, Southern Africa is heavily Christian. Both religions have about 400 to 500 million followers. In Liberia, where 70% of the nation is Christian, religion plays an active role throughout the country. For more, let's go to Christian Purefoy in the capital.
It was at this church 163 years ago that Liberia's Declaration of Independence was first drafted and Africa's first republic was born. But only 7 years ago that republic was left completely torn apart by civil war. As the country now tries to rebuild, religion is again playing a central theme. But amongst this nation of believers, there are some that doubt even religion can bring true reconciliation. Sunday morning in Monrovia. Here at Winners Chapel, the city's largest congregation, services routinely last hours, and worship means working up a sweat. But amongst this singing congregation sits a silent senator and likely presidential candidate, Prince Johnson, once a rebel commander in Liberia's civil war, who personally oversaw the torture and killing of Liberia's former ruler Samuel Doe 20 years ago. His demeanour this Sunday a peaceful calm. The result, he says, of his newfound faith in Christianity. Repentant or not, he's sharing in the service with his fellow worshippers.
When God is at work, nothing is ever missed. So no one who meets Christ, who accepts Jesus, ever remain the same. You are a new creature, a new person. That person of General Johnson in the wartime is not the Johnson now. The Johnson now is a diplomat, is a senator, is a pastor. It's different. It's wonderful.
Liberia is turning towards religion as it wrestles with the question of how to heal after more than a dozen years of civil war. The Pew Foundation says it is one of the most religious countries in the world. Churches, from makeshift evangelical chapels to mega churches, are more crowded than ever. In this country of just over 3 million people, virtually everyone was affected by 14 years of civil war that killed an estimated 250,000 men, women and children.
In your audience, in your congregation, you have a lot of people who were involved in the Civil War. For example, Prince Johnson. Yeah. How do you feel that you're preaching to these people that were involved in killing?
Well, Prince Johnson is born again. And he comes to church regularly. And his lifestyle has dramatically changed since he became entrenched in the gospel. And I believe if God can touch that kind of person, there are many more that God is already touching. And I think there is hope for Liberia.
Join us today as we pray together. Stretch your hands towards them. Father, in the name...
Liberia's clergy seem more willing than the country's secular establishment to forgive and move on. The country's Truth and Reconciliation Commission published a report last year urging justice and recommending that Johnson and 7 others be prosecuted for crimes against humanity. But the commission no longer exists, and to some, that's a good thing.
It is difficult in other countries where you have gone, people have gone to war and they fought so much, everybody killed, indiscriminate killing, that today you see these very people sitting on the same table eating. You see them sharing fun. They come to church together. They go to the mosques together. And they try to embrace each other. Reconciliation is not about ourselves. It is firstly reconciling with God, because if you put God first, you value what God has made, including